Okay, here we go. Most overlooked survival rifles, part 2. This particular model here, Savage Model 24. Now these come in a lot of different variations. The bottom barrels you can get in 410, 20 gauge, or 12 gauge. The top barrels, 22, 22 mag, 17 HMR, 222, 223, 30-30, 357 mag, and there's probably a couple others, I'm not really sure. The stocks, synthetic and wood. Now Savage made these for a lot of years, and you'll have the breakdown either on the side for the very old ones or on top for the newer ones. One way to tell the even newer models is they have a safety. The older models don't. Now, if you go to try to buy a new one nowadays, the only version they sell is a 22 mag top barrel over a 410. That's your only two choices. And as I always say, you want something simple. The fewer the moving parts, the better off, because you're going to be in the mountains, backcountry, whatever. It's not a zombie or apocalypse gun. It's a survival gun. You're going to be somewhere where you cannot go and get parts. So you want something that's got a minimum of moving parts. This one, trigger, breaking point, and hammer. Cock it, flip this lever down, shoots the 12 gauge. Flip it up, shoots the top barrel, which is 17 HMR. You have your safety. If you want to break it, do this. It opens up. Bottom barrel's 12 gauge, top is 17 HMR. This is a really good combination. It does come with scope rail in case you want to add a scope. What I like about this particular model is the stock is hollow. Now, you can take and remove the butt pad, and inside you can store 200 to 300 rounds of 17 HMRs. And this particular model that my buddy has, he's got 250 rounds of 17 HMR, and he's got 6 rounds of 12 gauge. He's got, I think, some double up buckshot, some number 4 shot, and some number 7 shot, depending on what he's going to go after. And what he uses to take the forearm and the butt pad off with is simply this flat piece of metal. You can go to Sears, Craftsman sells these, and they'll work to remove screws. Sometimes they'll remove your Phillips head, but you can just unscrew these. They're compact. What he does, he just lays it on the stock, takes a piece of black duct tape, tapes it right to the stock. That way it's always with the gun, no matter where you go, so you can get in there to it. It comes apart, and it's actually, the barrel is 24 inches, so you can just slide it easily into a backpack. The good side is, you got 12 gauge. As I've said before, in North America, if you can't kill it with a 12 gauge, it can't be killed. You can shoot pumpkin balls, double-aught buckshot, just about anything. Downside is, there's the size of the shell. It's really big, so you can't carry as many. Top barrel, 17 HMR. It's a good little rifle cartridge for rabbits, squirrels. Just got to remember, shoot them in the head. Otherwise it does a little too much damage for it. The gun is a little heavy compared to the M6, but you got a lot more killing power. The downside with all over and unders, 2 shots. That's all you got. So you got to make them count. Alright. Next one up, it's going to be your double barrel 12 gauge side by side and a coach gun. That's my favorite. They also come in 20 gauge. Stay tuned. Come back.